Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
On Nova.
Our next guests are childhood royalty.
Can you sing and do the actions with us?
Fruit salad.
For 30 plus years, they've danced and sang.
Yummy, yummy.
From the suburbs of Australia to selling out Madison Square Garden.
Hi, we're the Wiggles.
Please welcome
Hot potato,
the Wiggles.
This is the craziest thing. I don't really get starstruck by many people, but I've watched you guys my whole life. This is so cool. It's really cool to meet you all and to have
And
you
you're
here.
the creep with no kids that still watches
I
the
know.
Wiggles.
Well, I'm the eldest of like 30 million grandkids in my family, so I've grown up with all the different iterations and all the different songs and all the different Wiggles, and it's very cool. My newest little friend is 3 and she's obsessed. It's very cool to actually meet you all, and what an incredible career and life you guys have had together.
Yeah, we have. It's been amazing. And to watch the documentary that plays our life together back in front of our eyes was really quite eye-opening.
When did the conversation start? Is it because you heard Taylor Swift was doing a documentary and you thought maybe we should jump on the bandwagon? Or
No, we were actually approached to do it by a production company in New Zealand, of all places. And they've been great. They've done so. It was very hands off for us. We did interviews with them, and but they put it all together. And Jeff actually supplied a lot of the sort of
the still photos, because I've been documenting my life in photo since 1990.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right.
And so there's a lot of early Wiggles moments.
when you still had to send it off to the chemist.
Oh,
to get
God. And then you realise that someone had their finger over the lens the
out
whole
of focus,
time.
all that sort
a
of
lot of
thing.
that.
But if only we could have a movie, right, where we don't have to do anything.
That would be amazing.
That'd be the best.
It would be so good. Were there things that, watching it back, that you had actually forgotten about? Because it's been so many years since you guys started.
Yeah, particularly looking back at the photos.
Yeah.
It was sort of like, where was that? When was that? Who was that?
And of course,
So,
Jeff
like-
was asleep for most of it.
Exactly, so it's all a revelation for me.
With how long you've been together for, what is there a moment, I'm going to ask each of you this, one moment, like that pinch yourself moment, that can you believe we're performing in front of this person, or this person's come along to the show with their children and they're a fan?
Yeah, well, look, there was a lot of that. And,
Yeah.
but for me, the big pinch me moment was when the first year we did the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And a lot of the audience, a lot of the crowd didn't know who we were because it was still early days for us. But there was a few times where, you're waving to people in the crowd and you're thinking, I'm on a float going down Broadway in New York City. It was just wild.
But it's freezing cold.
Oh, yeah, it was really cold too.
The skivvies not keep you warm?
No, you need more than that.
Nor did the fat on the stomachs, unfortunately.
How did you, I always wondered, how did you come up with the colours for each of you?
Well, it's kind of a little bit of a dull story, really. Well, no, the first part is Jeff and I actually had shirts in those colours.
Well, you know, Ricky, as well, those colours were invented before the Wiggles.
No, but I would never be. I would never want to be red because that's not my colour.
What colour's your colour?
I would probably be purple.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, my favourite colour was blue.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you must... Yeah, oh, right, okay. You must be dirty.
Well, look, you get what you get and you don't get upset, right? So Muzz and Jeff already had their colours sorted, but Anthony and I both didn't have skivvies to wear, and we
Tell
had
me
a
you
photo
fought it
shoot
out.
to do the next day. Well, we didn't fight it out, we ran it out. Because on the back wall of Myer at Chatswood in Sydney was a blue skivvy in the menswear department, and we ran for it.
Oh, my
And Anthony's
goodness.
got faster legs than me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so...
Mate, that's how it was settled.
That's how it was settled. Seriously, it was a running race in the end, and I lost. But I won because I got yellow.
Yeah, there you go.
Am I convincing there?
All the kids like yellow.
They do,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've grown to love it.
Maybe that was more Emma, though, with the bow.
Perhaps.
You probably would have looked a bit strange in a bow.
They asked for years and years, and I declined.
What about the story of the hand gesture? Because there's a lot of rumours about why you do that.
Yep.
In the early days, we'd go out on tour to regional Australia, and we'd do, say, 6 days of shows, and then we'd have a day off, and you'd sometimes be in some little town where not much was happening. And, it's Sunday in a country town, all the shops are closed and everything. Anyway, so we're watching TV, and these two guys,
Silvano.
Brenton and Silvano.
with these 10-pin bowling, doing 10-pin bowling, and they were showing it on the ABC. It was like, professional 10-pin bowling. And whenever they got a strike, they'd turn to each other and do what's become the wiggly fingers.
Bruni bowled. Silvano bowled.
Yeah, bowls. They said bowls. And
Stop being so close to me when you guys do that. It's freaking me out.
so the next day, we'd all seen it, and the next day we had shows, and I started doing it on stage, and everyone else picked it up, and
it just stuck.
It stuck.
Incredible.
Yep.
Really is. It really is incredible.
Now, Murray, I always see you around. You play music still a lot.
Yes.
What about the other two? Do you keep in your musical world so much?
Maybe once a month. I have this rockabilly band with Paul, Anthony's brother.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, we do the odd gig here and there.
Oh, great.
We get back together as the OG Wiggles sometimes,
Yeah.
and that's a great time for us because we get to relive all those times when we were younger and we could actually jump around without our knees aching and our ankles hurting.
Yeah, are there modifications to some of the choreography?
Yeah, we don't do it so much. We have younger dancers to do all that.
Dancers.
The young'uns with springs in their feet.
Exactly.
What's that about?
Although you must have secrets to keep, because I can see you've got toe shoes, Jeff. What is that about?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't just walk around in public and not have to explain those.
I just like the barefoot experience.
Yeah.
And we'd back in the day, I'd use them on stage. It's much more
Because Anthony's the same as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he does the same
Loves
thing.
the toe shoes.
Yeah.
Jeff, you claim to like the barefoot experience, but you do realise you've got something on your feet. It's not barefoot, I hate to
It's
tell
to
you.
protect yourself from those little splinters.
Yeah.
And
And the bindies.
So shoes. Yeah.
Now, you are going to play quick draw. I'm
my
going to give you
gosh.
the rules in a second. Are you all going to play as a group?
No,
or-
we've nominated Greg, the young fella.
he has the fastest neurons.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be 3 against 1. I thought I had no chance.
Well, you've got
Oh,
a
that
big
would be
chance
fair.
now, Ricky Leaks. It's just me.
Well, this is the Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, with the rules.
I'm Anthony Albanese, and these are the official quick draw rules. Tim will give a category and a letter. The first to yell out a correct answer gets a point. The first answer you yell out is locked in. Best out of 7 wins. Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
You're looking like that's an impersonator. That really is our Prime Minister.
Really?
That's how.
I figued it might be.
That's the sort of power you have.
Yeah.
That's right. Exactly right. World leaders who you performed in front of.
No one really.
No one?
Yeah, no.
Not even our local Prime Ministers.
Well, no, but I see. I live in Newtown, and it's sort of M1 Newtown, so I see Albo around a bit.
Yeah.
I've had a drink with him.
Oh, I love to have elbow.
All right. Well, let's do a practice question, and then we'll
Okay.
come back.
Oh,
and
practice.
get
Practice
in.
question.
Practice, and then we'll play for real.
All right.
Name a way you cook potatoes, starting with B.
Baked.
Boil.
Nice work, Greg.
Can we count that one?
Yeah, let's count that.
Yes.
I was sitting down. No way.
all right, it's on.
Doing this to me.
Okay.
Stand up. We're going to play for real when we come back.
Quick draw.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel's Quick Draw.
Ricky,
See what we just figured out?
what's happened?
Quick draw. With a wheel.
It is two. Brilliant. We've got Murray, Jeff, and Greg here. We are playing Quick Draw, of course. Hot Potato, the story of the Wiggles, is streaming right now on Prime Video. What's been your favourite music documentary?
Sorry, is this a question we've got to answer?
Starting with S. Relax. What about, because I reckon the music doco has really, like, I know this is a real hot take, but in the last kind of 10, 15 years, it's like they're everywhere now and they're proper,
Yeah.
like they're in cinemas and everything.
Yeah.
Is there one that stands out for you, Jeff?
The latest one I saw was the Milli Vanilli one, South by
yes.
Southwest. That was fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, for me it was Get Back, the Beatles one, which is like super long. It's about
So
9
good.
hours long. But I'm a huge Beatles fan, so
Yeah.
I just like. You felt like you were actually in the room with them.
Did it feel a bit lazy the way he wrote some of those songs? I'm like, really?
No, it's genius. I couldn't believe it. I'm sitting there watching, and you're watching Paul write Get Back. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
And just how it kind of kept coming back and kept
Yeah.
threading through. It was like, wow. It's
You saw the development of it.
And how George Harrison songs weren't ever allowed in.
I know. Well, he had the last laugh. He had the last laugh because he put out All Things Must Pass, and it was the biggest selling of the solo albums.
What about you, Greg?
Most recent music documentary I've seen would have to be The Sound of Music, I think. Yeah.
It's not a documentary.
All right, let's do this. We're playing for real now.
okay.
You both standing up.
Standing up.
I thought it was about the
If
Von
that's,
Trapp
if
family.
that's a question, you win.
Let's do this for real. Name something you'd see at a kids' show starting with C.
Children.
Oh, jeez. I was hoping it was going to be starting with W. I could say Wiggles. Yeah.
Question number 2. Name a holiday destination starting with E.
Egypt.
Oh, my God. You let me have that first one, didn't you? So
No, I didn't. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, she's a hustler.
You were showing off.
To win, you do have to say something.
Is that how you win?
Anything. I'll give you the next point.
Is Egypt really a holiday destination?
Of course it is. I want to see the pyramids of Egypt.
For Molly Meldrum, it is.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, yeah.
It's called a home.
Oh, gosh, I've got to pick up my game.
Okay,
Yeah,
question
come on,
number
Greg,
3.
you're letting us down.
It's only best of 7. You two just sitting there doing nothing.
Oh, yeah, it's easy for
Just
them.
shit canning Greg. You can jump in if you want.
Okay, we'll on
Let's
standby.
go.
Name something you eat starting with M.
Macaroni.
Yeah, macaroni's good. What did you say?
Did you say
Sam?
maggots? I think you said maggots. I was like, what?
Interesting diet, Jeff.
Yeah, insects
Not
would
intentionally.
Insects
Not
would become a protein.
You're
Toe-shoes and
Jeff,
maggots.
You're weird.
It is 2 to Ricky, 1 to Greg /Wiggles. Question number 4. Name somewhere you'd find a cockroach starting
On
with
stage.
P.
Oh, starting with, sorry.
P.
Oh,
Pergola.
pantry. Oh, yeah.
Pergola.
That's the only word I could
No,
think
good
of.
one.
It's not bad. It's this time I have to
Do
say,
they
if you
still
don't
exist?
get this next one, you are out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Ricky, if you get the next question correct, you have 1.
Please, sir.
Oh, my God.
You need this to stay in the game.
This is
Greg.
pressure to the max.
I would call on help if I were you because
Call a friend.
Okay,
Phone friend.
Maybe
guys.
there's someone out there who can help.
There's nobody in here. All right, guys, please jump in if you can.
Okay.
okay. Name something people have on their birthday starting with D.
Drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Oh,
Why?
because I really didn't want to slay it that much.
You really made them feel welcome.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm feeling a competitive streak there.
Yeah.
I
Just
was
a little bit.
almost going to say donkey.
Oh, yeah.
Get the tail on the.
I was going to say some people might have dumb wiggles at their party.
I have my favourite song, but what is your favourite song that you guys have done over all of these years?
And you can't say Puppet Arm.
Apparently not.
A lot of
That was after our time. And this isn't because my name's in the title, but play your guitar with Murray because I kind of got to rock out a bit.
Yeah,
and
you
I-
got to do you.
I like that.
Yeah.
Love it.
Greg.
I actually like Can You Point Your Fingers and Do the Twist because I think it's really cool.
Yep.
Cool dance.
Greg
Yeah.
pretty much wrote that one.
I'll say Rockabye Your Band. I kind of wrote that one too. But anyway. Yeah, okay.
That was yours?
I
It
learned that
really
on the
is.
guitar and I played that to all 3 of my kids.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
where's your guitar now? Let's have a sing along.
I'm one of those guys that don't bring my guitar to places. That's why people still like me.
Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong.
You're a lot better than I am. Boys, so lovely to have you in here. Congratulations. Hot Potato, as I said, the story of the Wiggles. It's streaming right now. Go watch it. Stream it on Prime Video.
Yep. Go straight home to watch it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.